Hi Scorpio, welcome to June 2017. Mars, your traditional ruler, moves into Cancer on the 4th of June. And it is forming now, it is about to form grand water trines with your planets in Scorpio, with Neptune in Pisces. So Mars in Cancer is going to form a positive energy flow with Neptune and your planets in Scorpio, your sun in Scorpio, your moon in Scorpio, your rising Scorpio. And this is an amazing healing energy, spiritual inspiration, creative energy that is encouraging you to have future vision, have a vision of your future. Where do you want to be here in June, July, August, the rest of this year, next year? The planets are moving to the top of your chart. So over these next few months, and here in June, it is about looking at your future, looking at your investments of time and energy, and how can you make the most of what you have. And as you go into June, there's a lot of positive energy. Mars enters Cancer on the 4th. Venus is in harmonious energy flow with Saturn on the 1st. The Sun is in harmonious energy flow with Jupiter on the 3rd. And Venus enters Taurus on the 6th. So this is a wonderful energy, a wonderful start to the month. Your future is very bright. You can feel this wellspring of passion growing inside of you. How do I use this abundant passion that I have to create my best life, to live my best life? And now is the time to go after what you want. All the planets are direct. Venus is direct. Mercury is direct. Mars is direct. Jupiter goes direct on the 9th. So there's this great push forward to make your dreams come true this month and make things happen. Now, Mercury enters Gemini on the 6th. The Sagittarius full moon is on the 9th. Now, Sagittarius is a very positive energy. It's an uplifting energy. It's about seeing the big picture. The sun is in Gemini, and that is about the details of things, communication, speaking, writing, teaching, and using the combination of the two, where we are being perceptive in our communication messages, as well as looking at the big dream, the big ideas, the big thoughts, the higher mind, the expansion of consciousness. For you, Sagittarius rules what you love and value. So when it comes to your values, you're Sagittarius. And so it is about using your resources wisely, using your time and energy to create the life you want, getting clear with what you love and value. This full moon will be bringing to light what you love and value and how you can go about using your talents, gifts, and abilities to create the prosperity and abundance you desire. So we have the Sagittarius full moon here on the 9th. The sun and the moon are being opposed, because that's what a full moon is. The moon opposes the sun. And Neptune is T-squaring it. So this is where we can get into trouble, because when Neptune T-squares both lights, the sun and the moon, there can be illusion, there can be deception, there can be fantasy, and not wanting to escape the details, wanting to escape the reality, wanting to escape into fantasy. And so Saturn is also involved. Saturn is coupled with the moon and opposing the sun. And this is the stark reality. because Saturn examines and tests whatever he touches. And so this is about you looking at what is true for you. What is your truth? Not what other people's truth is, although we want to look at that, right? Especially if we're involved, right? We want to look at our partner's truth, absolutely. However, your job and responsibility is to know your own truth and to come from that place of truth, to come from a place of what's true for you. Not what's true for others, but what's true for you. And so Saturn is saying, you know, get grounded, be clear in your communication, be clear with what you want, and be clear with your values. What do you love and value? What is true for you? And when you do that, you're really coming from a position of power. We also want to be very transparent, and we want to be truthful, because Sagittarius can exaggerate the truth. It can be an exaggerating energy where we can say, you know, there was 100 people when there was only 10, right? And so Saturn is there, you know, kind of keeping it in check, but Neptune is expanding, this full moon, and it can be, you know, the denial of truth. And so look at what's being triggered for you at this full moon. What's triggering you? And it will have to do with your money and resources, the money you have, the money your partner has, the money you earn, the money you get from other people. And it can be money from insurance payout, tax payout, inheritance payout, royalty payout. You're looking at that and you're saying, you know, what's going on with my money? You know, is there more money going out than coming in? Is there been, a change in your cash flow? What's going on with your money? And what changes can you make so that you are increasing your prosperity, increasing your abundance, and feeling effective in what you do? Where do you feel stuck or dissatisfied? You're here to be your best self, and that's going to change day to day depending on how you feel. And the better you feel, the better the day is going to go. And so this is a time to look at, you know, where you're feeling stuck, where you may be feeling it's time to rebuild, reboot, re-energize, do things in a new way, try things in a new way. There could be some completions for you at this time at the full moon, right? Because full moons bring things to completions, and Gemini brings the action to endings for you and completions, that area of your chart. And so if something goes, it's because something better is coming in. And so whatever finishes at this time, let it go. And allow for the new opportunities that are coming into your life, because your future is very bright. And the North Node has entered Leo, and Leo brings the action to your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your reputation in the world, what you do in the world. And it's forming a grand fire trine to Uranus in Aries, the area of your work habits, health habits, to Saturn in the area of your money, your earning ability, your values, what you love and value. And they're forming a grand fire trine to that North Node in Leo in your destiny in the world. And that is uplifting and inspiring, and it's telling me your future is very bright if you are getting clear with what you want and focusing on your path and making the changes you need to make so that you are living your best life and you are achieving the goals that you set for yourself. And so your passion is growing this month. Like there's this wellspring of passion bubbling up inside of you. And it's awesome to let go of what no longer serves you so you can focus on where you really want to be. Right? I love asking my clients, you know, if money was no concern for you, what would you be doing? Because when we take money out of the equation, you really tap into your heart's desire. You really tap into what's true for you. And that's where you're going to be the most effective, is knowing your passion and knowing where you are, where you come alive and feel the strongest. And so this is a time for you to really look at, what do I want here in June? What do I want in July? What do I want to see happen this year for me? What do I want to see happen? And really own it. Now, Jupiter moves direct just a couple hours after the full moon. And Jupiter is the lord of the moon because he rules Sagittarius. So now he's heading for you. He is not going to stop until he gets to Scorpio. And he will be with you October 10th. And you will feel it. Having the most benevolent planet in your sign is a showstopper. So at this place, it is about finishing things up because he's in that area of completions and finishing things, finishing unfinished business. So there's a big message here, Scorpio, in June. What do you need to finish? What needs to be completed? Because you're getting ready for a huge shift in energy as the planets move forward in Cancer and then into Leo in that area of your destiny in the world. So the universe is saying, finish the unfinished business, complete things. Is there a relationship you need to tie up? You know, what are the loose ends you need to tie up? Now's the time to get it done. And, you know, when Jupiter gets into Scorpio, he's going to be forming grand water trines because he's going to be trining Neptune. And that is like amazing. Like you can manifest right from, you think it, it happens. You dream it, it happens. It's going to be beautiful because it's going to be so soothing and healing for all of us. It's going to feel like a real strong healing energy. Now Mars is doing some of that now with you because Mars is in Cancer and he's trining Neptune and trining Scorpio. So it really is about future vision this month for you. Mars into Cancer on the 4th, and he is sextile Venus on the 9th at the full moon. Venus and Mars are exactly sextiling, and this could be a new relationship for you. This could be someone that you already know. This could be someone who's at a distance from you, maybe a foreigner in a foreign country, or is very different than you. But there's chemistry, there's attraction, there's passion, there's fun. I really like this energy for you. And it's also good for those of you already coupled because Venus is in the area of partnership. And so this could be where you and your partner are traveling together, doing something fun together, and really celebrating the relationship, right? Because Neptune is trining Mars. And then it's sextiling Venus, and it is, and Mars is sextiling Venus, and this is all going on in the 7th house. Relationships look really good for you this month, and it's amazing. And it can be romantic, it can be business, it can be creative, like where you're really tapping into your creativity this month, and that creativity is all about using that creativity in a very positive way, inspirational way, spiritual, like really tapping into the spiritual, creative, imaginative, higher consciousness, where you can really be tapping into that and like seeing into your future. The Sun will exactly oppose Saturn on the 15th. That will be the reality check that I'm talking about at the Sagittarius full moon and building up to that moon on the 9th. By the 15th, you'll know, I need to finish this. I need to get this project done. I need to, move out of this situation or move out of this relationship. There'll be some sort of reality check on that day that has to do with your money. It has to do with intimacy, and it could also be, a bill you need to pay, or, something comes up that you have to take care of. And, but it's fast moving, it's quick, and you get it done. It's like, oh, I didn't know that, I'll take care of that. Then Neptune goes retrograde June 16th through the 22nd of November, and that's good because that gives everyone an opportunity to digest everything Neptune's been teaching us since he went direct last fall in November 2016. But for you, he's in positive energy flow with you, Scorpio. He is uplifting you. He's inspiring you. He's really helping you to tap into your creative juices, your creative energy, as well as romance. It can be, a spiritual love, soulmate love, twin flame love that you're experiencing or having in your personal life. And it's beautiful. It's really amazing. The sun will exactly sextile Uranus on the 18th. And for you, that could be, for anybody having surgery, that could be a great day, great positive outcome. It can also be where there's something financially good happens for you at this time, having to do with your work, having to do with you getting clear with what you want and what you love and what you value, you being really focused on your personal needs and what you are responsible for and getting that done, as well as business expansion in the world and growing your business, getting a promotion, getting a new job. It's good. It's very positive. Then the sun enters your sister sign on the 21st. Mercury enters your sister sign, Cancer, on the 22nd. And you have the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. Yeah! Yippee! It's summertime in the northern hemisphere. Winter in the southern. And so that's on the 21st. So the sun enters Cancer. On the 21st, we have summer solstice, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. Mercury enters Cancer on the 22nd. And the Cancer new moon is on the 23rd. Now that's forming grand water trines with you, Scorpio. So this is where you really step into the inspiration and creativity, future vision, business expansion, new initiatives. The planets are climbing to the top of the chart. This is a time for you to be focused out into the world, focused out into what you're doing. And it's very exciting. And it's trining any planets you have in Scorpio. It's uplifting you. It's inspiring you. It's encouraging you. And it's exciting and supportive. You're going to love this energy. You're going to love when the sun goes into Cancer. And this is exciting and good for you. Now, Mars being in Cancer, he's moved up to almost 13 degrees Cancer at the time of the Cancer new moon, and he is opposing Pluto. And they're being T-squared by Jupiter in Libra. Now, this can be a very volatile energy, a very destructive energy, and an intense energy, because when Mars opposed Pluto, it can be warfare, and with Jupiter T-squaring both of them, it makes things, more intense, more volatile, and things can be exaggerated. And so for you, it's in the area of communication. Now, Pluto is sextiling you, which gives you the power to recreate yourself, rebuild yourself, and always choose a constructive path for yourself. Mars is trining you. So it's really not about you, although they are your ruling planets. And you don't want to get caught up in this confrontational energy that can be really weird, because Mars, opposing this Pluto energy, it can be very disruptive, and it's like pouring gasoline on the fire. And we can go on the offense, and reactions can be overblown because of the Jupiter. So really be examining what is being said, not what you hear, because what you hear may not be what was said at all. And we could take it really offensively, you know, like it. And Scorpios have a tendency to take things personally. And so, you know, and it could be a perceived offense that wasn't even meant that way or was never even said that way. And so we really want to be careful here with this energy. Now, it's on at the Cancer new moon on the 23rd, and it goes exact June 25th through July 2nd. And then the sun's going to move forward and catch up with Mars, and they're going to form a grand square with Uranus in Aries, Pluto in Capricorn, Mars in Cancer, Sun in Cancer, and Jupiter in Libra. And that is a really confrontational energy. It goes exact June 25th through July 20th. I'm just mentioning it because it is an intense energy. It can bring up a lot of anger. People can be personally attacking. And you just want to stay out of it. I mean, confrontations can be helpful when we're using them to be proactive and productive. When we're labeling the language, we're using language to be constructive. When we're labeling the behavior, not the person. So in other words, when you said this, I felt this. You're labeling the behavior. You're not saying you are this, right? And so be aware of how you language with others, because this is going on in the communication sector for you. Capricorn rules your communication, your day-to-day consciousness, your speaking, writing, teaching, and Cancer rules your higher consciousness, your abstract thoughts, your truth and wisdom. And Jupiter is in that area of how you get in your own way. We all have an area like that, how we sabotage ourselves. And so it could be foot in mouth here, and then you come back and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got so upset at that person, and they weren't even talking about me. It wasn't even about me. Why did I make that about me? What's that about for me? Right? And so this is going to be an intense, you know, tightrope here with this Mars-Pluto dance going on, and then the sun joining up. And so we have to move through it. You know, these are energies we're working with. Now, if you're using this energy in a productive way, it's a great time to get published. It's a great time to launch your website. It's a great time to launch your products and services into the world. It's a great time to start a YouTube channel. It's a great time to do podcasting, broadcasting. It's a great time to focus on your health and well-being. It's a great time to, you know, work on writing a book, publishing a book, you know, doing things that are creative and productive. Fantastic energy for that, because you can get more done here in June and July than you have this whole year. Absolutely. The challenge comes in is Jupiter is exaggerating things. Neptune is, you know, deceptive. And so we've got this deceptive energy at the full moon. We've got this exaggerating energy at the new moon. And some people are going to take it the wrong way, as well as Cancer is an ultra-sensitive sign. It is about being ultra-sensitive. And we all have a soft underbelly, right? And that's why the crab, Cancer the crab, they go inside their shell for protection, right? And so we all need to make sure that we're feeling safe and secure and protected. And so we all have sensitivity. I don't care how strong you are, Superman, Superwoman, you do have Pluto sextiling you. So for some of you, you may be feeling like you have superpowers, and you do. But you also have a soft underbelly. And this energy can push your buttons. And, you know, another thing too is it's really important for those in leadership roles, whether in politics or business, wherever you are, is to be completely transparent. Because if people find out that you didn't tell the whole truth, or you didn't tell the truth, or you exaggerated the truth, or you were deceptive, man, the truth can come out in the most embarrassing ways with this energy. And it will. And so You know, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the world. But for you, you know, it is in the communication area. So you want to make sure that you're using language to empower yourself and empower others. And my best advice here is, you know, don't take anything personal. I love Miguel Ruiz's 4 agreements. Take nothing personal. That's agreement number 2. And agreement number 1 is to never speak out against yourself or others. And so, you know, reactions can be overblown. Examine what's being said, not what's being heard. And don't go on the offensive and attack others, like, because this energy can make people want to just destroy the opponent. And it may not even like be real, like it was never even intended to be meant that way. And that's that exaggerating Jupiter effect in here. And so, you know, reach for the North Node in Leo, which is in harmonious energy flow with Saturn in your money house and Uranus in your work house. And, you know, reach out for new positive experiences, new ways of doing things, because there is great hope and inspiration here. Focus on your productivity and be open to new pathways in love and business. And that's where you're going to feel your greatest opportunity and success. You have the power. You're the Scorpio. Mars is trining you, positive energy flow. Pluto is sextiling you, harmonious energy flow. And that is creating tremendous opportunity for you. There's also this new opportunity for love, romance, relationship this month. And so you want to be focused on the good stuff and not getting caught up in the exaggerations and distractions that are going on with the Mars, Pluto, Jupiter T-square. So for those of you open for love, it's on. Venus is now in the area of relationships. Mars is in harmony with her. Neptune is in harmony with her. Neptune is in harmony with Mars. Neptune is in harmony with Pluto. This could be a time where for some of you, you're falling in love and you're meeting someone amazing. And, you know, whatever else is going on with others or the world, it's like in such contrast to the beauty that's happening with you in your personal life and the love you are creating. As well as this is an energy that's amazingly useful for creative self-expression. Anything you're doing creatively, you can feel really tuned in, turned on, and like just this passion is just coming up inside. And you can use this passion to attract your heart's desire. You can use this passion to move up in what you're doing. And that's exciting. Money is good, you know, how is the money going with you? I do see an increase here with the North Node and Uranus helping Saturn in that area. So there is going to be an expansion of income, and that's another reason why you want to stay in the flow of abundance and prosperity and good things coming to you and not being distracted by negativity. Your career is on the up and up. Things are moving forward, and you're going to begin to really see things move forward here in June, and especially July and August, because that's where you are fully focused in that area of your career and reputation in the world. But now this is a good time to travel. This is a good time to launch. All of these planets are direct. Mercury is direct. Venus is direct. Mars is direct. Jupiter is direct. Now is the time to launch that new business, launch anything new, take a new job. New initiatives are very much positive, and it's a new way to move. That's the way to go with this energy. The energy is saying do things in a new way, especially if you've been feeling stuck or dissatisfied. Now is the time to move in the new direction, and you will see positive results. Spiritually, it's off the charts for you this month. And Cancer is just, you know, the new moon in Cancer is just opening that all up for you. So whatever you can do to inspire and uplift yourself and tune in to the divine flow of the universe, hear the music of the spheres, you will be feeling so re-energized and rejuvenated, replenished, and ready for action. And isn't that what it's about? And so I see your health improving too. It's all about you staying focused and being future focused too, with that grand water trine here. Being focused on your future because it's so bright. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus in my videos. Scorpio, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Scorpio, focus on your new initiatives. Focus on what you're creating, this passion that is just bubbling up inside of you. And you will see a very bright future.